Hey, it's time for your main event of the evening. The Philadelphia Eagles playoff against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to prove once and for all who's gonna get what fan base is getting the biggest heart attack. A convincing win 31-17 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That fell up over a hot streak over their last four. To creep over a wild card peak, 3 games above 500. A shocker upset of a competitive AFC North. And now we're opening off over the first half with the Buccaneers already down the field with Kate Otten. That's been a decent tight end for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Trying to see if we can get the game airing. I think I need to still do it on ESPN. I'll try to simulcast it. Still no trades going on. I'm trying to update. I guess massive critiques over Mason Rudolph. There's still a quarterback issue in Pittsburgh. We know replacement issue is in question. If already Kenny Pickett couldn't produce. Hold on.
Patricia's defense. There's a group up front, and these guys have to get back after it. They started out the season well, but the sacks have not been coming like Patricia or the Eagles expect. The secondary, they get Darius Slade back, but they are injured at safety with Reed Blankenship
What the hell?
not active with a bad groin, and Sidney Brown tore his ACL.
So DeAndre Maddox, he's back after injury.
As White finds enough room for a first down. Well,
Rashid White has been pretty exceptional at the running back position. Rashad White has been pretty exceptional at the running back. He's not up the middle or consistent like Leonard Fournette, but he's been having a good season. 990 yards off 6 rushing touchdowns. He's good off his spots, and he gets in the gaps well. And White breaks over the gap, splits down the middle. They're already on the Eagle side of the 20 now. It's already so easy. Is that Jalen Carter? Talking mess already. Play action fake. Oh, quick rollout over to Otten. You could say this is a bit of a question over the critique of the Eagles. But last time I checked, I think they won 2 of their last 4, or no, like 2 of their last 5. And they picked up a 3-game winning streak. So I feel like coming into this game, the Buccaneers have hotter momentum. That pass rush is obviously going to be an issue. And I think Baker Mayfield barely put up 6 total points of offense off the Buccaneers last game against the Panthers. They still won that game. And somehow Bradbury couldn't grab the tackle. And Rashad White got into the first down line to continue the drive. Bradbury couldn't get a handle over on Rashad White. Look at this. Bradbury still can't keep his hands to himself. Ain't no need to worry. Over in the gun. They're in a bunch condensed set play action. Pump fakes. Trying to escape the pocket. And Baker Mayfield will slide at the 10. That'll be second down and short now. Baker can escape when he needs to. He's undersized over the roll. He's still an athletic dude when he needs to be. Obviously a pocket passer, but presses into a dual threat. He's not unathletic. Oh wow, the disrespect. I'm saying this because I liked Baker Mayfield coming out of Oklahoma. He was a cool quarterback. Drops back over the read. Oh, trying to find Auten. Up the post, it gets broken up. Oh, ball just slipped over the completion. Bro.
Brings up 3rd and 3. Bucks wrapped up their division with a 9-0 win in Carolina in Week 18. No touchdowns in that.
Drops back over the gun again. Rolls up the fade. Ball gets broken up trying to find Palmer. It's going to be incomplete. So wait, does Buffalo get Baltimore in the next round?
And we saw it last night in that game between Detroit and the Los Angeles Rams, and especially when you get into playoff football, how important getting touchdowns. But that's been an issue for Tampa Bay throughout the season. They have been able to move the ball, but they've had a hard time coming away with touchdowns in the red zone.
They'll go for it after an incompletion. 4th and 3 for 28 yards. And at least Tampa Bay will open with points on the board. That's not a bad look. So it'll be 3-0 so far to open over the drive. Yeah, Jalen Hurts been nursing over a bad finger, I think, over 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't want to risk over copyright there. So exceptional drive. Very confident. The run game really pulled the string over the Buccaneers' possession. And that's good. Very good. We go over the opening drive. Eagles haven't touched the ball yet. But Baker Mayfield, he was 3 of 7. Rashad White was 19 over. Baker got a scramble over near 7 yards to push him over a near first down conversion. Kate Otten had at least the most targets. And they were moving the ball pretty well. Consistency is key here. And getting that defensive pressure up. Because over pressuring Jalen Hurts, her business will get shut down real quick. I forgot bullets can ricochet. Man. Oh, shit. Okay. It looks like we're back after commercial break.
It's one thing in a controlled environment when you have the glove and you're trying to adjust to it, but he's
Sam hand issue came over for Matthew Stafford.
And heck, he didn't even give it a try through pregame warm-ups, took it off, and he's going to go without it.
Jalen Hurts officially without the glove now, heading to the huddle. Here's his career in the playoffs. His first start happened here at the end of 2021, taking on Tom Brady and the Bucs. That night did not go so well. Last year, the postseason, phenomenal for not just him, but the entire Philadelphia team as they came up just 3 points shy in Super Bowl 57.
Yeah, that playoff game.
All right, first possession over for the Philadelphia Eagles.
I think Jalen Hurts walked away from that game knowing that he had to get a lot better as a passer, and that he did do.
Drops back through the lane, scramble. DeAndre Swift over the handoff and gets a gain of 9 already off his first carry. That's nice. So it's Devontae Smith, Quez Watkins instead of Zacharias. AJ Brown's out. That's tough. Is AJ Brown still out, right? So is Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickerson, of course, Jason Kelsey, Joggers, Lane Johnson. Still a strong offensive line. But they're not a young offensive line. Either than Mailata. Lane Johnson and Jason Kelsey. Agent and dive into the first down line over a gain of 4.
First down throw and able to zip it out to the 40 where it's caught by, I said ageless a moment ago, the ageless Julio Jones, who is
ageless.
Leaned on a little bit more tonight than he has been in his short time with the Eagles, obviously without A.J. Brown.
Yeah, I would think so. He's not the player he was that we saw when he was in his prime.
Especially over that Super Bowl performance.
But they do need him with no A.J. Brown, and he's gotten more targets here in recent games.
Drops back. And Hurts pulls it for a gain of at least 6. Carlton Davis, very physical. Very energetic crowd here in Tampa. Playoff game at home. Last time they fell short. Tom Brady's the last playoff performance after getting shut up by the Dallas Cowboys in the wildcard round. It's 3rd and 2. Up the gun off a 4-wide set. Bunches out. Disruption over the collision. Ball gets deflected by Carlton Davis trying to... Oh... And Dallas Goedert gets the ball off the deflection. Great defense off the front to shut it off to a 3-and-out. A scoreless opening drive off the Philadelphia Eagles. And Britt gets a great disruption, keeping his hands up. No contact after the throw. Just making sure he disrupts the motion off Jalen Hurts. That's actually a good play. Punt. And Brayton Mann over to Hopkins. A lot of traffic, but he still calls over the fair catch. It'll be at the 19. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Can you just cancel the video clip if I'm just trying to show them? Hold on, guys. I don't want to make sure unnecessary clips.
When Gianna was 3 weeks old, we found a lump in her neck. We thought it was cancer. ENT and Allergy Associates saw us immediately and got her into Northwell the next day.
So just in case, shout out to, I haven't used this in a while, SofaScore. I guess you also do pick'ems and stuff in this. So this gives over the active score a bit more accurately. Oh, nope. So, unsuccessful opening scoring drive for the Philadelphia Eagles. Couldn't keep a lot of possession, relying over the run game, and pressured over in the read, stopped Jalen Hurts' entire momentum. Outstanding start. Outstanding start for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We'll see how they can continue to ride up this first half. If they could even try to make this a high-scoring half for the against the Eagles. They're one of the top high-scoring teams in the NFL so far. Looking at defensive categories right now. Long receptions go over to CeeDee Lamb, Raheem Mostert. Of course, Christian McCaffrey is a leading rusher. Passing rating index and touchdown percentage index goes over to Purdy. A lot of passing leading statistics other than yards. Oh, Aaron Rodgers pulled up over to Tampa. What, did he reside in Florida? Yeah, even in passing attempt percentage, passing attempts go over to Sam Howell. There's no statistical margin that makes Hurts a top of the line quarterback.
It's going to cost Tampa Bay 5 yards.
False start on the offensive side. Oh boy.
They get Trey Palmer as we send it down to Laura Rutledge.
Well, Joe, Lincoln Riley talking about the opportunity he had to coach both Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts at Oklahoma. He said it's so special. There was no way he was missing a chance to see him face off in a playoff game. He's so proud of him, and he said he's not rooting for either one tonight, if anyone's wondering.
That's a good little tidbit there at the end.
Drops back.
Yeah. Who's rooting for who?
And Mayfield finds his man. David Moore gets the grab over. There's a flag on the field after David Moore, what looks to be a 16-yard reception for a first. If it's a holding, it's possibly a holding call.
Good job there by David Moore.
And a personal foul on the defense off Cunningham. That's not going to be good. Zach Cunningham.
7 yards on the 22-yard completion and 15 on the penalty.
Well, you see David Moore, he's running the same route Kevin Byard. He's the safety. He just basically
Oh, God.
off of him. Come in, you see
And Bayard tries to grab around the waist already off the contact. I don't know what Cunningham was thinking.
there's the face mask and the officials, they caught it.
Play action fake. Drops back over a massive lob over the contest. Oh, Mike Evans. And he gets that blocked over a perfect deep ball. Oh, my goodness. What? Bradbury matched up, and look how he moved over that right hand. And Mike Evans, oh, and he just slipped it out of his hands. A chance to get a massive red zone trip down the deep ball, and the Buccaneers this short of getting into a touchdown drive. Isaiah Roby. Is that Bradley or Isaiah Roby? I know, I think that's Bradley Roby. Handoff for Sean White over a carry of 5. Oh, man, that's tough.
Tampa Bay is the fact that, Baker with the ribs, another week removed from that injury. We heard Laura talk about what he went through preparing for this game here tonight. but he was able to get it out and just a missed opportunity. And those are killers. I talked about how important red zone offense is in the postseason. You just don't get a lot of opportunities like those for the big
Here we go.
setup touchdown.
3rd and 7 over Isaiah Roby's after Rashad White's 3-yard carry. Up the pocket. It's a first down again for David Moore. A collapse over the extra blocker, but jukes in to find up the middle. Into the gate. Touchdown! Tampa Bay Buccaneers score! 2 straight scoring drives off David Moore's 44-yard reception to the end zone, and that's his second reception of the drive. What a start, man. David Moore, there was a miss off one of his teammates tripping for the extra block, and then he jukes out and finds his own way to the end zone. What a play by David Moore. And here it is. Extra point. It's down the uprights. It's good. That's tough. That's tough. I'm here to show the world what's up. Get it. All right, there it is. It's updated. There it is. I guess they won't pop it up until the extra points in there. But what a good start for the Buccaneers. David Moore was outstanding. The offensive line, chef's kiss. What a performance by the offensive line. Kansas City Chiefs will play off against the Kansas City Chiefs will play off against the Houston Texans, and the 49ers got the San Francisco 49ers. So it's interesting to see if the Eagles can proceed further to see who will get the Detroit Lions. Exciting game. I mean, if you're not an Eagles fan, then you're with a massive headache. Understandably so. Not everybody wants to see their team, piss the bed in the first 2 opening drives of the game, but they're a good high-scoring team. They can pick it up. What, they can do the tush push every possession, can't they? March Madness coming at April. When I see when I rock inside you, I did not know Dolph Ziggler. I mean, I know Dolph Ziggler's brother is on AEW. I did not know his real name was Nemeth.
It's time for the Arby's Sweet Classic Roast Beef Sandwich Break.
Does anybody legitimately says, I'm hungry, but there's an Arby's outside? You're just better off taking the ride up and grabbing something from whatever convenience store or Rite Aid you work at, son. Like, come on. Kickoff back, returning over to the Philadelphia Eagles, and it's going to be punted back. A.J. Brown has been a detrimental loss. Ricks over Cade Otton. And he etches out over the decoy. What a gap. David Moore, outstanding footwork off him. Ooh, out the juke. Then pushes in the gap. What a play. And Hicks just missed out over his man over to Cade Otton. That was outstanding. Eagles up the gun. They press a wheel form. Devontae Smith got to double up his production, and here comes a draw over to DeAndre Swift. That's going to be a gain of at least 4 or 5.
Stumbled into this game having lost 5 of their last 6.
Oh, looks like what's wrong with David?
It has not been a good start for Philadelphia, but it's early, and we'll see if they can put together a drive here down by 10.
Yaya Diaby,
Sparingly early
third
in
round
the
pick from this season.
7.5 sacks as a rookie. Third round pick from Louisville. And that was
Caleb Williams. Of course he enters the draft. Of course he enters the draft. Of course Caleb Williams enters the draft with his stock, but he selected. What I don't get is whenever players try to select their own, like, I refuse to play for this team. Like, if you don't go fuck yourself. Look. I already know certain teams are like poverty franchises, but come on, man. Up the gun, drive, over the read option, RPOs, over to that's over to Watkins. Yaya Dabi's feeling Dabi playing is sideline. It seems like he's doing okay. Most sacks by a rookie, Yaya Dabi. Byron Young. Rams young defensive talents are outstanding. Aaron Donald's washed. I repeat, Aaron Donald's done, man. Retire. You are a legend already. You have a Super Bowl ring.
You're done. You're washed. It's over. You're done. You're washed. It's over.
Sorry, I don't mean to make that trauma. 3rd and 2. Over the read. Ball's broken up again. Another 3 and out for the Philadelphia Eagles. Dallas Goedert, the attended receiver over the out route. No, that's Dallas Goedert. Oh wait, a slant off the read. Jalen thought he can at least extend more time over the out route. Gutsy off double man coverage, even though he should have looked a bit more to see A.J. Brown. Not A.J. Brown. Jesus Christ. Julio Jones was wide open. Oh, missed the defender. Jukes into the right. Oh, shit. Yo, that's a face mask. That's a tackle up around the neck. What? Oh, that was a gutsy. That was a gutsy read over to Dallas Goedert. My goodness, this is not looking good. This is not looking good for the Philadelphia Eagles, people. It's like they're not meant for this level or something. I'm sorry, that's unnecessary. Okay, let me be serious. Yeah, I know Jalen was just anxious to try to keep the drive going and try to strategize with still having time on the clock. So he picked over the read where he thought Dallas could try to outmuscle him and get that first. Then just try to go inch by inch. Even though you shouldn't go inch by inch. And you already got like a broken goal line maneuver anyway with the tush push. Ayo, but still the tush push. Use it. It's there. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with him?
You deserve to be screwed. You deserve to be screwed.
Thank you, Eagles. I really hope this type of play continues. Because if it does, I already got something for Jalen Hurts.
You're done.
Just saying. Just saying. I'm just saying. Not that hard to watch over his play. But that's already 2 straight unsuccessful drives after two opening scoring drives by a lower seeded division leader. Don't get me wrong, the Buccaneers have been playing very well. We understand injury setbacks has followed short also a shitty division. But the Buccaneers are not a terrible team. Sure, they'll probably lose against anybody that actually is a better team than them, like the Lions or the Niners. Hell, even if the Cowboys weren't eliminated. Or the Packers. Now we're back over the sideline. We understand.
ESPN's NFL Wildcard game presented by Verizon.
Ain't
A conversation going
to
on that sideline
worry.
with the offense, the defense. Just handed it over there. Now they're back out
Pistol
there in
formation
position.
lined up around the 24-yard line.
The defense for the Eagles.
Off pistol handoff for shot.
The numbers are not really any better at all. Send it down to Lisa.
Yeah, Joe, what you said before the defense came back out, while they were on the bench, Matt Patricia was meeting with the different units, trying to talk things through, starting with the secondary.
Yeah, what's with the secondary, bro? And they keep trying to sign these washed or trade for these washed DBs. No disrespect, but who you think has been more impactful over in the secondary until they give them away? Didn't they also get rid of Jalen that's now playing on the Patriots, part of that Super Bowl team, for Kevin Byard? That hasn't been impactful since his debut. First down again for the Buccaneers. 11-yard, around like at least an 8-yard gain over the flats. That's going to be a first. And they put Matt Patricia as the defensive assistant play caller. Why? Matt Patricia. They get unsuccessful leading coaches that exceed because of the branching tree, not because of their success. Why do you think Jason Garrett's now doing commentary? Ron Rivera's fired. He's probably going to get a coordinating job, while I'll probably see Bill Belichick coaching the Cowboys. That's been what the media has been saying. We off the jet sweep, Chris Palmer, and that's going to be a massive gain of 9. He got -3 yards when he was running back around the jet sweep and then pushed over to a 9-yard carry. That's insane.
I've been on teams that have gone into the postseason and have not been playing very good football. And, of course, that's where the Eagles are. And if you don't have something happen right away, then
18 plays, 155 yards. The Eagles are stuck on 26 yards, and they've only had 4 minutes and 20 seconds of possession. With only one first down, Buccaneers have been dominant, not just through off turnovers on defense. This has been an offensive dominance, especially even carrying the ball. And that's going to be another first down off a run. Maybe some more Georgia players. What you guys think? More Georgia players? Or Sirianni needs to really think of a new job? Because Sirianni needs to go coach in the ACC if he thinks that this offense is going to be Super Bowl caliber because of one goal line play. A bunch is set, but Otten, draw. Rashad White backs down, tries to spin out of traffic, and he's going to be a loss of 3. Damn. Respectfully, Brandon Graham's outstanding. Come on. But if you're like me, it's tough to see some of your favorite players from when you grew up get older. And that time happens in every sport. But you'll still be young enough to see newer players. Hell, it took a while until I noticed that Andy Dalton was backing up around the Dallas Cowboys. And oh my God, Clay Otten. Oh my God. 25-yard reception over the in route. Otten is just killing this defense. The midfield is not catching their reads. They're pressing over that linebacker and catching them off these reads, and Clay Otten's been killing this defense. And it gets worse when they get tired. If they already can't press over the tight end, imagine what reads the receivers can get. Handoff again over Rashad White for a gain of 1. Oh, boy. Morrow's been the only person. You're not seeing Sweat get any hits. Pudulutu, even the rookie, Jalen Carter, he's not getting any contact over the running game. Look, scary hours right now for this opening quarter. That doesn't mean that the game is completely over, but the Eagles need to really step over their game. Even if they come back and win over a close fashion, that's going to show some detrimental flaws if they're trying to proceed further, either against the Lions, the Niners, or the Packers. God knows if the Packers can make it for the divisional round when they play against the 49ers of all teams. I really thought this was a Ghost of Tsushima movie. I'm not going to lie. What's it called? Shogun. Okay. Oh, it's an FX series. Yeah, it's not Ghost of Tsushima, guys. I swear to God, Danny DeVito. Oh, man. Jersey Mike's. I've never went to Jersey Mike's. The sandwich is that decent. You have to watch. You guys that weren't available earlier had a Knicks stream over when they played the Orlando Magic. They fell short, down by 2. Somehow they forgot to actually attack the paint. That's what the Magic were doing way better, even though it was defensively heavy in the second half. We lost Jalen Brunson due to a calf injury, so I don't know if he'll be back later in the weekend, possibly against the Wizards, if they're going to recover him for like one more game. He's been a perennial all-star, top 5 over in the guard position. Tyrese Halliburton, I think he's still injured. And it's interesting enough because the Wizards and the Pistons, they traded. Marvin Bagley's now a Wizard now. That's funny. And now they're in picture-in-picture. We're in picture-in-picture. Oh, it looks like we got a guest. Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one, the only. John Jay, what's going on?
Nothing much. Just got home.
Oh. Well, good to hear from you, John Jay. Sourced you out over a recent video over the recent hire for a GM involving former assistant GM that the Niners had.
Yeah. And
it just came to my attention because I can't. And let me tell you why. I have this browser. It's GX something. What's it called again? Usually it tells you. Hold on. It's called GX. Oprah GX. And you can instantly have your social media apps on it, but it doesn't even like notify you whenever you get a DM.
Oh,
or like
that's cool.
Any feeds, yeah. Oh, Michael Irvin's complaining. Oh no, Michael Irvin's complaining. Yo, wait, John Jay. Let me have a quick little pour. Let me pour something out for the Dallas Cowboys playoff hopes. Hold on. John Jay, I understand you're not Caribbean, man, but Sorrel hits with ginger beer. Ginger beer is amazing.
Ginger beer.
Yeah. Oh, intercepted. Oh, okay. Broken up.
I see. I need the Buccaneers to win, and I think I'll go undefeated in the playoffs.
Yeah, called over the Buccaneers. We actually, in my polls, we had like 83% go over for the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles lost A.J. Brown.
Mm-hmm.
That's a primordial read threat for any of their conversions.
Ooh, he's kicking
and they're already like a lackluster secondary.
And he made it. Damn, a 54-yard field goal.
He made it?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. What a kick. What a kick. That's by the way, that the Buccaneers have scored over all their scoring drives so far. Over in the first half. They've been actually playing very well.
Yeah, I missed the first 2 scores.
You know who haven't scored over their opening drives?
Who?
The Eagles. They're scoreless. They've only gotten 1 first down.
Little Spongy's a make excuse. He's like, well, we didn't have our players and we were hurt and the refs.
They're the top rushing offense in the NFL. They have the highest conversion rate in the NFL. You have everything going for you to be a primary favorite to repeat as NFC champions. Hell, that was even more than the Niners around the offseason. They just need to know. Oh, excuse me for a second, John Jay. Just know for Nick Sirianni,
You're washed. It's over.
I'm sorry. I don't like being that guy. And look, you could say that I'm bitter about our NFC title game because they don't deserve it. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something real quick. You guys really didn't deserve it.
Oh wow. That's true.
And knowing that we were not favorites over this offseason, when we have the most consistent running back, we have a primary good all-pro in Brock Purdy, one of the top defenses in the NFL. And we're still over this poverty franchise with still only one Lombardi over the past 5 seasons and fired already their championship-winning coach over that duration because their franchise is that demanding. They're more bitchier than 2 New York NFL fan bases. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. They did this to themselves. Knowing they're an ACC offense in an NFL level team. And you know I live in the East Coast, John Jay. So I know ACC teams.
Well, please don't bring up ACC right now.
Sorry. It has to be done.
I hope they crumble. I hope they crumble. and I want North Carolina State to be the reason why. They're the reason why. Let's vote 2 schools in the West Coast, next to the Pacific Ocean.
Jesus, that was what they petitioned that, or that was just over on NCC. That was just NCAA's master plan that they petitioned over.
So when the conference was left with Oregon State, Washington State, Cal, and Stanford, Cal, because one of the things that we believe is that they only play high-level schools when it comes to, their sports, and they don't want to play against like the Mountain West teams. They don't like San Jose State, like Cal and Stanford. They don't, because apparently their academics are like very poor when it comes to a university, and also their football program is garbage.
Well, hold on, John Jay. We're over in the opening drive for the Eagles again.
All right, but it is what it is.
Motions over. Dallas Goedert, Nichols over a desperate incomplete to Devontae Smith. Jesus Christ, he's just chucking them at this point. I know he got an injured hand. 10 for 1, but lost 5 of their last 6. Jesus Christ. He started over 245 passing yards. That went over to 164. What at the pass decline when you have to know you have to play the rest of the season? Sam Howell is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. That's just my opinion. Me personally, I wouldn't. Oh, and Devontae Smith, and that's like a 40-yard gain around their own 45. What a gain. Thank goodness. 31. He presses over on the blitz. Ah, what a missed read. What a gain for Devontae Smith. $14 opportunities in their opponent's territory. Oh, back juke. Devontae Smith off the curl. Turns a 5-yard gain into an 13-yard gain. Another first down for the Eagles. Finally, it looks like they're getting somewhere in the second quarter. Already 43 yards. Up the gun. Quick passing screen over Watkins, and that's going to be a gain of 3. Yeah, it looks like Devontae Smith's got a hard carry. They've pressed around the gut, and then they go for the RPO. So it looks like they're being more pass heavy to catch the Buccaneers off.
In this video,
Damn it!
Read up, play action, and Hurts will scramble down over the sideline. Oh, it'll be stopped around the line of scrimmage. Get tackled out of bounds. 3rd down for the Eagles. My God, it's like a pass blocking offensive line, but they're they can communicate very well. I think if we had a more serviceable quarterback, Eagles would be a top 5. I mean, I'm not saying that Jalen Hurts can't develop into one, but Watkins motions right over to the read, but it'll be why would you gamble? He gambled. 4th and 7. Another 3 and out for the Eagles. Watkins, he's sloping over a screen pass. They try to gamble out a curl because and Dean gets a good deflection. But Jake Elliott's been very efficient this season. He made it, John Jay. 47-yard.
Yep. He made it.
Now, 3-13. Eagles finally get some points on the board. It took the second quarter. Hell, this is our first trip in their opponent's side of the field.
Mm-hmm.
Whopper, 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 whopper. I swear, that's the only thing Burger King go. And I only go to Burger King because I feel like they got, in my opinion, a better menu. A better menu. You can hate me. I at least see Burger King mix things up. Like a taco. They should be in jail for that. That was like more mystery meat than a McDonald's meal.
Well, yeah. I went to Burger King because somebody wanted a burger, and he's like, "Yo, there's a taco."
Oh yeah, taco. You know what I love? They had I don't know what that was. That chocolate, that lava cake. Awesome. I don't think it was a lava cake, but some type of chocolate cake they had. It was outstanding.
Mm.
And it's not because just their ice cream machine doesn't work. McDonald's always gets you the ice cream. That's just a running joke they have because sometimes mistakes happen in the kitchen. That means their ice cream machine always works. Mm-hmm. People get ice cream in the McDonald's. I don't know where that consistently happens, where they don't give a child the freaking ice cream. If that was the case, McDonald's would be out of business. That's ridiculous.
Let's see. Nations ruined every hamburger place for me. They got the best burgers. They make chicken burgers. They make tuna melts. They make grilled cheese. They make breakfasts. Their breakfasts are really good, and their pies are like the best. It's like it's basically like the last equivalence to what a diner used to be, and it's really good food. Yeah,
I'll see it. I mean, I have a local place nearby. It's called BBQs. I think they rebranded back to Davis's place or something. Mm-hmm. And they had you're not gonna like it. It's called a pizza burger. It's called a pizza burger. You know what? It's a 1 pounder of unseasoned meat between 2 frozen. If you have had high school pizza before, they put 2 small pizza pies in between a 1 pounder. My little brother is like, screw that. I'll order it for you. You eat it. You tell me about it. He fell asleep.
Pizza burger.
He fell asleep, John Jay.
Wow.
He got the freaking itis.
I gotta I got to go find a place where they make pizza burgers. I'm kind of curious.
You better have that on your day off. That'd be an excuse just to go to sleep faster. I'm just saying.
Yep.
I'm just saying. I don't eat like that unless I have a lot more free time in my hands. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're back over Buccaneers possession, 3 scoring drives over all their possessions so far. So they've been looking confident, consistent, passing a bit more successful than the Philadelphia Eagles so far.
Yeah, so Buffalo won. I took the Lions.
Back juke, spin, breaking over the tackle. He gains an extra yard.
I took the
Over the passing
Packers.
screen.
Yeah,
Buffalo won convincingly. They did close the gap around 17-21. You got to watch the game?
Let's see. No, I'm trying to collect my wins. All right, so Buffalo won. The Lions won. The Packers won. All right.
Drops back. Mayfield. Lobs deep. Over the deep ball again. And Mike Evans, that's his second drop off a lob. What? Mike Evans, that's his second deep ball that he dropped, man. He presses out, beats Darius Slay. Oh man, it's just slipped out of his hands. Just went over the tip of his fingers. You don't see a man fumble that much unless it's a prenup. Jesus. 4 straight targets, but Mike Evans, the primary option. David Moore's been outstanding. So has Clay Otten, but another scramble. First down off a slide. Outstanding carry up the 40.
Okay.
First down for the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield has scrambled over 7 straight yards, man.
Okay, so Houston won. Kansas City won.
Mm-hmm.
Green Bay won. The Lions won. Buffalo won. So I'm 5-0. I can
Isn't White tied with you? Who's tied with you still? I think 3 people are tied with you.
I think YTC took the Browns, but I think he took almost everything else.
Pistol. Handoff off the draw. Rashad White gets only 2 yards.
Man, look at all the coaches that he's had. Baker Mayfield. Inconsistency. So,
Hugh Jackson, Greg Williams, Freddie Kitchens. Guess how long that lasted?
don't get me started with Freddie
Kitchens, man. He was in the kitchen. That last name was, God made sure that was premeditated. Oh, what a spin move. Breaking over the tackle. Could have been stopped over an 8-yard carry. It turned into a first down.
Come on, Bucks. I need you to win. Come
Bucks,
on.
I really want you to win. This is not even for pick'ems. This is just personal.
Jeez. I'm perfect. I'm 5-0. I want to run the table. Oh, look at Sirianni. Or whatever his name is.
Sirianni gonna give another tier? Please. I'll get a cup. Sirianni complaining over the officiating. I guess he thought the running back's foot was out before the contact after he spun it out for the first.
Yeah.
Sirianni's getting very upset. Oh, another read over to Clay Otten, but it falls out of his hands. Get some gloves on.
Yep.
Baker Mayfield, I guess he's checking over his leg.
I know he's playing hurt.
He got hit? Did he get hit late? Oh, and a lineman over his back foot got on the ankle of Baker Mayfield. Oh, shit. Nope. Absolutely not.
Oh, good screen
That's
pass.
tough.
Oh, he's so close. They might give it to him.
Was this off second down?
Yeah, it's second down.
Quick read over to David Moore off the screen. breaks over short, and he's going to go third and short. Hopefully that ankle for Baker Mayfield doesn't really impact his play later in the game. Missed tackle. Yo, this happened a lot. Eagles cannot grab anybody. They cannot grab anybody, even if it was a hugging circle. This is insane. Missed tackles over the reads. They can't stop anybody up the midfield. Clay Otten and David Moore. They didn't even need Mike Evans to show out, man. He's dropped most of his targets. 146 yards up the gut over the handoff. And 4th and short. Eagles stop him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a handoff over without an extra blocker. That's over a goal line formation. They're obviously stopping the run. I don't think that was a smart game plan by the Buccaneers. And they will go for it a 4th and 1.
Hope they get it.
Single back formation again. Goal line. This is probably a play action off a read. Baker might scramble. It's a pitch. Rachaad White jukes over. Gets the first down. My goodness. This is going insane. Buccaneers could possibly score off another possession. Rachaad White doing the best, holding it until I go to the bathroom, jog back into the huddle.
It's hilarious.
But outstanding hitch to catch him off. They think it was a handoff. Quick RPO. Oh, off the flats. Is it behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll still recover, and it's going to be incomplete. Rashad. Oh, he's sidelined now. 28 yards rushing. Rachaad White really been killing it. Tristan Wirfs. First team All-Pro, 2-time Pro Bowler. It's been a good left tackle. Pass blocking's been outstanding for the Buccaneers. There's barely been any pressures. Hell, the only thing that hurt Baker Mayfield was his own lineman. That's not a good thing, but still. Backstep over from the gun. Clay Otten gets a gain of 5. He's already down off contact over the tackle. 3rd down now for the Buccaneers. Morrow with the last tackle. Morrow's been the only person that's catching any contact. I have not seen much of Jalen Carter. Their run stop has been very lackluster. You know what's so sad about their win-loss record over their last 6, John Jay?
What?
They've lost to below 500 teams, the majority of the record. Oh, nearly intercepted again by Cunningham.
So another 4th down. Looks like they're gonna put points on the board. This game's gonna be very defensive.
Zach Cunningham's getting good reads. That's his, I think, his second pass deflection? I mean, that got to count because, he gets a swat. And Evans, he's coming over the in route. They're not using him for those deep balls anymore.
He's going to kick it, and it's good. So 17-point game.
What was it like? Wide out the angle? You thought it was nearly going to go? Oh, yeah. Jeez. Angled in.
I'm always nervous when a kicker kicks the ball beyond 45 yards.
I think the kicker's nervous too.
Because I know a 49ers fan who says Jake Moody is better than Justin Tucker.
Huh? Jake Moody?
Oh, man.
Doesn't Justin Tucker have a league record kick of 60-something yards? Why are you comparing that to a 5th round Kicker. They can barely kick a 21-yarder. I want to love Moody, but come on, man. Give him time. Robbie Gould would still kick a 50-yarder on his couch more than Moody will. Don't do this.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Who are you anticipating to make it through the divisional round over the AFC? Because it's already set in stone.
Well, one game that's very confusing because the Ravens are a good team, but Lamar, he's like the Cowboys. Like he has to win a playoff game for me to take him serious. The Texans, those are those dangerous teams that, they can't take lightly. Like, I want to go for D'Amico, but I think the Ravens are just a better team. And then on the other side, you have Kansas City and Buffalo. Buffalo is a dangerous team right now. Kansas City, they have problems right now.
So you think the chip on their shoulder is still going to hitch over because of the home field advantage? Because both teams are kind of regular with the weather, so there's not really that much of a terrain difference in the atmosphere. That's the only issue.
Yeah.
So you think the running games are going to be more of like the impact? Because even though I feel like the Bills are coming with a better offense, we know the Bills whenever they play off against a better team, or at least a team their level, even though they were playing off against a very dodgy 7th seed out of the Steelers. And this is their second time being a 7th seed, by the way. I don't think that's a good sign for the Steelers.
We might see a Bills and Ravens AFC. So we'll find
think it's
out.
going to be close, though? Or you think the Ravens are just going to dominate?
I think the Ravens are the better team. I would not be shocked if the Texans win. I'm not going to be shocked. Kansas City right now, I worry about their receivers because apparently they have the most drop passes this year, and the playoffs is a different. And Patrick Mahomes can be really good, but he lost to the Raiders twice, I think.
Yeah, Raiders twice. His divisional record isn't that impressive.
So we'll find out.
Because you know how I am with chip on their shoulders. Even in the 2022 playoff for the NBA, I still had the Warriors, shockingly, against the Celtics. Even though the Celtics overall were a better team, the Warriors weren't more constructed for contention. Oh, quick read over the screen pass. Ball falls over behind the line of scrimmage, but it's going to be a flag on the play. It's called dead. Yeah, why aren't they running the ball? They're not off the option sweeps. They're not taking advantage of their run game.
Come on,
Gainwell's injured or something? They can't. They're not running the ball as consistently.
Come on, choke like the Cowboys.
Choke. Get shut out. No, they're not choke. They got shut out. They didn't score over 25 until the second half. It was like 41 to 15.
Hey, when you lose to the Packers, you choked. Number 7 seed.
You choked. They already choked when they got to the playoffs. Up the gun. Double snap over the first and long, over the illegal man downfield. And that's going to be a gain.
Come on, punt. Force the punt. I don't want the Eagles to have the ball.
Well, they probably might. Over 15 yards of possession already. It's only 5 minutes left remaining over the first half that the Eagles even get time to even score. This is tough.
Oh, boo. He caught it.
For real? Who caught it? Dallas?
Someone from the Eagles.
It's Julio fucking Jones. First down. I can do it. I can do it.
I had a friend who's a joker, and he's like, I say, hey yo, the wide receiver from Atlanta, Julio Jones, and he would tell me, why does everybody say his name right? I said Julio, and it's like in Spanish, it's a Spanish name, Julio. I'm not talking about his first name, his last name. It's Jones. No, it's Jones, because
my
in
gosh.
Spanish, J is H, so basically his name is Julio Jones. My friend's a moron.
You guys are terrible. Jeez, what a tough hit. Winfield gets a tough shoulder tackle, but still broke through. Julio Jones, I'm shocked he's fighting back. He's playing better than he did on his previous team. Wasn't he on the Titans?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I don't know if he's going to carry the shoulders of AJ Brown.
Yeah, after this season,
Sidelining
he should just hang it up. He made a lot of money. He played in the Super Bowl.
Not a lot of players could say that. Cam Newton can say that. I mean, he can't talk about that he won the Super Bowl. He can't tell how it feels to win a Super Bowl.
Cam Newton, he pissed off 49ers fans. Everyone's like, what are you talking, Cam Newton? You need to shut the fuck up.
Oh, you know what I heard? Carmelo Anthony had something to say about the question that, hell, they might retire Jokic's jersey over me. And it's like, how? I was a star for your team. There's a reason why. Because they wear the same number.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah, he was wearing number 15 in his Nuggets years. Then Nikola Jokic came around the second second round.
Oh, you. Then they're the Eagles.
Play action read. Hurts. Lobs deep. Over the field for the double coverage. Devontae Smith at the 5. First and goal for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it looks like they're finally getting somewhere. Damn.
Screw the Eagles.
Buccaneers.
Come on, Buccaneers. You're choking.
Play some D. Use some Madden hacks or something. Shoot them. DST is not soliciting gun violence or targeting the injured players.
Come on, defense. Stop them. Oh, damn it. They scored. Now I'm mad.
For the read. Quick RPO off the play action, and it's good for Dallas Goedert touchdown. Damn it. It was so cool. It was so cool to see the Eagles super fan up close. I actually got a picture with him. I wish there was Bear super fans, but they're not gonna show their face. You know why? Oh, they're going for a 2-point conversion instead. What the hell? Offside over the defensive side of the ball, but Nick Sirianni is signaling for a 2-point conversion. Interesting. That will trail them still at least, 5 points behind?
All right, I'll catch you later.
All right, John Jay. Appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, someone's doing a Corey Davis thing, and he's my boy.
Oh, no problem. Go ahead. Oh, good news, by the way. It's snowing. It's snowing, people. Yeah, shout out to John Jay. And AJ Brick came in late and get the stop over for the 2-point conversion. Heavy gamble. Even though they could have been down by at least a touchdown without an extra point. Gutsy call by Sirianni, and it stops over their extra point. Off the Buccaneers finally stopped the tush push. Oh my God. A goal line attempt over the tush push to close up, and the Buccaneers were prepared. AJ Britt gets a clutch stop. Outstanding efforts Oh wow, what a stop. What a stop. Finally, we're getting some snow in the local area right now, people. Under commercial break right now. I'll be right back. I'm going to hit up the restroom. Pro Bowl is going to be amazing. We're going to do two-hand touch next week, a bench press, no Oklahoma drills because of course no CTE. Back over to the sideline after 2-point conversion just failed for the Philadelphia Eagles. See me, I'm gonna get the heater on. Vita Vea just completely blockades the tush push. God damn. Oh, there's a face mask over on Jalen Hurts. Quick handoff draw over the pistol, and Rachaad White gets some room over for a 9 to 10 yard carry. A loose helmet also on the field. Hope nothing's cooking. Jesus. God. Somebody got their finger slammed on one of the face masks. Over the gun. Draw off the read option. Rachaad White flats over from the read. And over the backfield, not risking a sack, and it's going to be thrown out of bounds by Baker Mayfield. 2nd and 10. Closed over the gap, but they should have went with the field goal to not push. I understand they won the gamble over with the goal line and try to put some pressure on the Buccaneers, but you're just better off. Why would Sirianni gamble? Especially in the first half. You need to put up any points as necessary. Handoff over the play action fake. Rolls out under center. It's grabbed by Clay Otten. First down for the Buccaneers. I'm sorry. I always wanted to sound like Gus Johnson. I apologize. It's so fun. It's so fun to sound like Gus Johnson. Easy read off the roll. Good off the wheel route. Good grab over by Clay Otten. He's been playing outstanding. First down again at the 50. Yeah, I think I need to grab some oils for that hair, bro. We get it. You're Nigerian. Wakanda forever. Ugo. Giannis is going to change it to Ugo, ladies and gentlemen. Bow, bow, bow. Anybody else is streaming? See if the votes changed any sort of way. We have 6 total votes. 83%. That has not changed. 67% voted over for the Philadelphia Eagles picking up the win, probably get a comeback in the early half. Or the Buccaneers. Or the Cuccaneers, you will say. Who will meet the Detroit Lions in the divisional round of the playoffs to possibly meet against either the Packers or the San Francisco 49ers. Gun. CJ Stroud had a good game. Over the deep ball. Covered over for Chris Godwin. It's going to be overthrown through traffic. 2nd and 10. So 8 Eastern this Saturday. We're going to get Niners, Packers, while Baltimore at home with advantage facing off against the Houston Texans that exceed, while the Eagles or Buccaneers got to fight against the NFC North defending champion Lions. Niners. Oh boy. Drops back. Mayfield over the zag. It's Rashad White couldn't get a handle on it. Please don't choke this. Jesus Christ, guys, don't choke it. A quick huddle off the read, alone in the gun. Plenty options over the receiving core. Clay Otten off the motion. Eli Ricks, illegal man on the field. A timeout to not get an illegal man call. Sirianni really with the Italian pride. He's insulting them off whatever game planning he's doing. Yeah, shout out to you guys for the increasing viewership. We're getting over 48, turned into 55, man. Thank you guys over for the love over the stream for the wild card game against the Rams and Lions. That was a fun game to call. It got really close quarters later in the game. Otten off a bunch set. David Moore over in the slot option. Over in the gun. Oh, breaks over for the pocket. Getting dragged down. And he'll finally, Philadelphia Eagles, with only a minute 42, and he gets the sack. doing the Memphis walk, and now we're getting plenty of bodies on the field in the middle of a fight. Ref trying to break it up. And that's the fourth. This is the first ever 3-and-out in a Buccaneers possession late in the first half. And 2 straight timeouts now wasted from the Philadelphia Eagles. Pressure off the greed. And that's Fletcher Cox with a good rip over the defense. And then a collapse on the offensive line. Good work. Press over from the wheel route. Rashad White. Oh, beat his man, but pressure was building up on the offensive line of the ball. Oh, look at Fletcher Cox. Grab it on the lineman's face mask. Swoop Dedeke getting in the wrong. Dealing with the wrong vet with Fletcher Cox. Punt back over to the Philadelphia Eagles. Good 3-and-out, but a fumble off the punt return. Still recovered. And Britton Covey. Damn, man. That's not even the first punt returner to nearly fuck it up for the team. It's still going to be Eagles football. Man, anybody questioning if the Buccaneers could choke this? Eagles been closing out, and they finally got some defensive stops over on Baker Mayfield. And there's been 2 straight drops. The only person to not be that much of a factor over on the offensive side of the ball, but still able to get yards, is Mike Evans. What else is here? I want to cut some slack, man. Is Jersey Mike's better eats than Subway? Because I know Subway is like a fast food sub place, and I go there too over my cheat days. But come on. Still under commercial break. I think Raw's airing right now as we speak. Oh God, are those the hybrid dunks? Back after commercial break. First at their own 9. And a signal off the blitz. They're pressing out. Jalen Hurts, it looks like he's signaling over a hard count. Over the gun. Wide out. No neutral zone infraction on the Buccaneers. And Gainwell finally gets over a read over a screen pass. 9-yard gain off the reception off the screen pass. Good work. Eagles. They're pressing well for a rushing offense. They've been heavy on the passing game. It's been working. They scored out their opening possession, but they gambled too hard off going for the tush push immediately. Knowing Vita Vea's a beast, bro. Have anybody ever seen that guy? And that's going to be a first down for the Eagles off the 1-yard carry off Gainwell. They're now putting him in. Under a minute to spare before we head to halftime. Up the gun. Hurts. Rolls out over to his left. Pressure's not going up. He'll throw it out of bounds. Shaq Barrett gets a good stop. Shaquille Barrett's a freaking... Oh, man. Good pressure over the blitz. Immediate rollout. Knowing the pressure was going for him. Outstanding defensive work. He quick hopped there. 2nd and 10 after a throw out of bounds by Jalen Hurts. 40 seconds, but at least time stopped for the Eagles to audible it out. Quick draw. It's a gun. Up the gun. He'll throw it. It's caught by Devontae Smith. First down. 12-yard gain now. Timeout. That's their last timeout. Yeah, Devontae Smith, he's caught every football, man. This guy's crazy good. That speed's been a killer. Over on the deep ball and getting 2 game-changing receptions to finally get some points so the Eagles can finally make it more competitive. First and 10 after Devontae Smith. Third to last timeout used for the Philadelphia Eagles after Devontae Smith's reception under traffic. Incomplete. Stepped 1 foot out. See, Devontae Smith had is the camera way too off? He had 1 foot over the back foot and he just hind his leg, and it just went flat as it was back out of bounds. It's gonna count as incomplete. 2nd and 10. Pressing over on the blitz, a jump over the snap, rolls out over the flats. That'll be Dallas Goedert. Dicker the kicker. No, I do not want another GTA 5. $80 is crazy for fucking. And Watkins off the 3rd down conversion. Another 3 in and out with time expiring with only 10 seconds to run off. With no timeouts, it looks like they'll just let the clock run over to end the half. 9-16 heading into halftime. Great opening scoring start. A lot of drop passes by Mike Evans. He really needs to exceed it. Weather should not be an issue. Home field advantage is well exceeding over the division lead while they're like division champs. They need to play a lot better over the receiving option, or else they would have been up by 21. On God, I swear. The Buccaneers would be up 21 if Mike Evans finally got some receptions. Eagles can close out. Their running needs to be a major factor. I guess for Sirianni's case, he did not mind that he was down. Now we're heading over to halftime. Peyton Manning's getting interviewed about the game because of the Manning cast on ESPN. He broadcasts his reaction with the game. Will probably a special guest with Eli Manning as his co-host. $6 a month, you see? God damn, they're trying to Amazon Prime you on the PlayStation. Over $13 a month. But they'll go $10 a month essentially. But they say it's the equivalent of paying $6.60. Man, you guys are gay. Respectfully, of course. So what's going to be the Eagles' game plan to even get in there? Devontae Smith has obviously been an upside. On the Eagles side of the football, they've been playing very well. Sean, and now you're on your own. 14 of 20. DeAndre Swift has been a non-factor on the running plays. Julio Jones with 2 impactful receptions to get him the first down territory. Quez Johnson just screen pass. Dallas Goedert had a conversion and a touchdown. Devontae Smith really the game changer to even get them over positive yardage. Very, very. They really picked it up in the second quarter. Is that Drake? No, I'm not getting Madden still. Damn, $97 to just play an Avatar game? I already have Borderlands. Shifu sounds cool. There's no way Fight Forever is $45 fucking dollars. Honestly, be for real, AEW. Who in their right mind is spending $45 for AEW Fight Forever? They're waiting till that shit's $20 because that's the quality of the game. You are kidding me. Watch yourselves. Still ready? Still at the halftime show. I don't know if they're going to be recapping the Houston Texans game. Not the Houston Texans. I think almost every playoff game. NFL honors will be February 8th. So if you at least weeks after before the Super Bowl starts. Steelers Bills, that was early around 4:00. Damn! Snow buried the seats. Allen scrambles. Bro, this is from their own 45. And he gets all the way for a 50-yard scramble by himself while it was already 14-0. Touchdown, Josh Allen. Mason Rudolph, patient 0 in CTE, Calvin Austin scores his touchdown 17-24, but it didn't really phase the Bills. Breaks over a spin, jukes inside, and gets into the end zone. Nobody could tackle in that Steelers team. 31-17. Outstanding performance. Bills looking prepared against actually unexpected playoff Steelers team. People thought that the Bengals could snatch back over a division title, but injuries kind of riddled them. Joe Burrow had to miss the season. The rest of the season. But Jake Browning is that wigger. But I don't know. The Chiefs make me question if they still are a legitimate favorite. In my opinion, Bills do have a habit of choking when they legitimately, on paper, should be a favorite for a Super Bowl contender. But if that's the case, while having shitty receivers and they still win a Super Bowl, Chiefs are the best team in history. I'd hate to admit that, but that'd be the truth. Can't wait for the Packers to lose to the Niners. Best part of my weekend. Soul Calibur. Oh yeah, this came with Geralt of Rivia. I'm shocked they didn't make a PlayStation 5 edition of this. Completely irrelevant now in fight gaming, and that sucks, man. Injustice 2. Tekken 8's coming up this month, man. Tekken 6 you can get now for $10. That's insane. You can get the deluxe edition for what? $14, either than $89, even though it's probably going to be on sale again. We should nearly be done with halftime. Gran Turismo. I already got Horizon. Lies of P. Guess it's a F1 commercial. Season 10. Should be nearly done with halftime. I gotta pay for Final Fantasy, what, 14 online? Hell no. Saints Row's already like fucking $10. Tampa Bay started off very hot. Hold on. We're nearly into the start of halftime. We're nearly at the end of halftime, ladies and gentlemen. When this game? This game, Lords of Fallen. Kickoff back over to the Eagles. A chance to get themselves out of this one-score deficit. And here comes handoff back to DeAndre Swift. And up the gun. Signals off the count. Jumps over to the snap. Pressure's coming. He has to lob it out. A desperate prayer. No pass interference call on the Buccaneers defense. Third and 11. Up the gun again. Pressure's coming. Under traffic, and Jalen Hurts gets sacked. Fourth down over Kansas. Oh, gosh. That's tough. That's tough. Pressure over the right tackle. Trying to throw. Can't see. Gets a massive stop over a third down conversion. Unsuccessful opening drive to start the second half. Would be the fastest career. Oh, shit. Did he get a deflection? Ball fell out short and down over in the 40. Decent field position for the Buccaneers to start. Yeah, guys, please, if you guys show up over the commentary, at least leave a like over on the video, guys. Appreciate anybody that took the time out of their day to even check out over the stream. Quick read. Clay Otten collects himself over for the read, first down. Lunges after a quick gut pass. Yeah, it's been a lack of execution. And Mike Evans gets involved over already a iffy receiving core at the moment. Devontae Smith is really making sure this defense works for it. Pistol move. Oh, this could be a handoff off the read. They're not hitching. Play action fake. Roll out over to Clay Otten. Gets the stiff arm, but gets stopped over from the legs from Roby. Cade Otton's been playing outstanding. Motions. Push over to the flats. Rashad White, but still some time. Scrambles under pressure. Rolls out over the lob. Oh, trying to find his man. It's incomplete. Rashad White wide out over to the left and can't get to him. Incomplete. Difficult to find a man just like your mother does. And Baker Mayfield gets sacked. Nolan Smith and Fletcher Cox. I'm about to say Fletcher Balls, man. That's insane. Fletcher Cox. Combo off the double team tackle. What a play. 4th and 17 now. Punt back, go around their own side of the field. It's going to be back to the Eagles. Kneels it over for a fair catch. Baker Mayfield. Both quarterbacks roughed up over this wild card matchup. Nolan Smith, ball, nearly a forced fumble. Bruh. I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. Hey. We'll see Caleb Williams to the Chicago Bears quick enough. It looks like Jimmy Butler's back playing Brooklyn. So two of the best spring leagues? You mean two of the only spring leagues? The UFL, United Football League. And then it's going to get another rebranding next season to know that it was a dumbass way to proclaim a rebrand when you just merged and took the two best USFL team. Somehow, the New Jersey Generals are not in the UFL. That's insane. That's racist. Drops back. Under pressure. Enough time to scramble, and Jalen Hurts will get the first around the gain of 14. Gets down at the 25 and is probably going to be called over for an unnecessary roughness. Oh, it looks like we're still getting talk with the referees. And Hurts, oh, damn. Finally, a scramble. Jalen Hurts gets over the first down and a penalty. Cam Jurgens grabs a bit of his leg, and then Levante Davis gets over the gun, drops over the fade. Devontae Smith gets stopped and is going to be downed off contact. A loss of 5 over the backfield from the reception behind the line of scrimmage. Off the read. Still don't know where I got this from. 2nd and 15 after Devontae Smith went down off contact. Quick read off the RPO. And, of course, guys got to get to Jalen Hurts and he'll go out of bounds. They're down now with under 10 remaining. Still nobody has scored. Hurts, it's either the read or he's got to scramble over in the pocket. Tristan Thompson is getting some minutes on the Cavaliers again. My God. I think he finally got some clairvoyance after cheating on Chloe. Drops back. Reed Dallas Goedert drops it. 4th and 9 now for the Philadelphia Eagles, but penalty. They're calling over a pass interference off the commentary. What's going to be called by the referees? Levert finishes. Yeah, Bulls are getting mollywopped by the Cavs. And then now it's going to be a pass interference. There's a grab in the air. Goddard, yes, he was getting grabbed over the right hand. That will be an automatic first down to continue the drive for the Eagles. Drops over and here comes a handoff. DeAndre Swift gets a gain. Here they are, 2nd and 8 after DeAndre Swift. 17 yards off his 6 carries. Was rarely used around the first half. Pistol. Off the hitch. It's a draw. Breaks up. Oh, gain of 2. Vedavia. Not getting subbed off. Oh, he's getting subbed off. I guess he's not feeling well. Oh, it's Hall. 3rd and 6. Last time they had a pass interference after the last 3rd down conversion that called up back for an automatic 1st down. Alone in the gun now. DeAndre Swift does a slot. Could be a short pass over a positive gain of yardage. Edges out over to Gainwell to muscle up why such a conservative read for a 3rd down, and Yaya now gets the stop. What a conservative play. Gainwell is like a inch-to-inch option. You don't just put him in to read out. When did Gainwell ever get conversions like that? That's stupid. God damn, what a tush-push offense. I mean, what a Sirianni offense. Damn. Tompkins gets an 11-yard gain off the punt return. Buccaneers gets the ball back. Can the Buccaneers finally continue their up momentum that they had? Baker's suffering some rib injury or something, but he's still playing pretty good. Gronkowski's killing me with these ads. He's more of a media slut than name somebody on ESPN. Is that destroying? My God, the Pro Bowl sucks. Oh my Lord. I understand they don't want to risk injury. Fuck it. Just do a Pro Bowl selection gratifying the players that were the best in the league. Just say, this player was selected as an honorary Pro Bowler. He performed the best, and this is the list. You don't have to nominate it, but at least televise it or stream it or something. I don't even care about watching the Pro Bowl game if we're not even going to do any actual exciting football things. Like they do a fucking tug of war, summer circuit. They don't even do the passing things anymore. Remember when the quarterbacks get to throw the ball the longest? That's fun. They can't even do Oklahoma drills because somehow being competitive against individuals is not something that, gets viral on YouTube. Like Oklahoma drills, corners versus receivers. You see athletic YouTubers like destroying that got viral off that shit. Come on. That's ridiculous. And especially over a player's free time, who doesn't want to be individually competitive to show that they're the best? Fuck it. Make it two-hand touch or something. Or even if you are going to bring the Pro Bowl, give draft stock or something, or at least a money incentive. They at least did that for the in-season tournament that nobody gave a shit about. And they just did that to gratify LeBron James. $100 million signs of service. Martin Luther King III. I'm not joining you. Seven to 13. Buccaneers get their possession back after another 3-and-out by the Philadelphia Eagles. Roll out over to Otten. Cade Otten gets stopped over a gain of 6. Yeah, Mike Evans, he's not the best performance, especially for him. You know how consistent Mike Evans is, man. Cade Otten's really showed out when it comes to conversions, getting turning negatives and turning them to positives. Even David Moore, that even got a massive 31-yard gain. He got like 41 in the first half. Not been used that often. Just been the running game, and Rachaad White gets a gain. 10-yard gain over for Rachaad White. 6.5 remaining here in the third quarter. Yeah, just put Levine on the Lakers guy. 17 points. Yeah, you're better off with somebody else. Bring Markkanen back or something, bro. Pistol. Off the draw. Play action. Roll out to his right this time. And Chris Godwin gets an 8-yard reception over for a second. Is short. They're reading off the blitz. Pass rush been a lot better in the third quarter. Eagles could barely even stop Cade Otton off short reads, bro. This Eagles been getting better pressure, but my God, these dimes. Baker Mayfield is playing like he's back at Cleveland. Hand off. Over 2nd and 2, and it'll be stopped around a yard short. Third and 2. Everybody still got the Eagles winning. Kevin Byard. Only Cunningham's been able to get some consistent deflections. Try to stop over the passing lanes, man. Washed ass secondary. Roll that over to the back. Oh, there it is. Williams yet again pressures again and gets a clutch third down conversion, a 3-and-out off the sack. Been highly defensively focused. Milton Williams with a clutch sack, and that's the second one of the night. Here comes a punt return back. And it's punted back over to the Philadelphia Eagles. Burr. Still under 4 minutes to spare in the third. Eagles need to get a difference and get some points on the board as quick as possible. Eagle season has been complete. Come on, man. How they even got above 500 got to be a pure luck to even like stand a chance. Season been pretty mediocre. Playoffs. I'm going to talk about playoffs? Father? You still think I'm the father? Heading over still to commercial break. Still, the score has not changed. Both defensively impactful moments on both sides of the ball. Oh my God, Michael Irvin is going ham on the Cowboys after their detrimental loss. I'd be upset too, me personally. Me personally, I wouldn't allow over 45 points of total offense on a Green Bay Packers team. Just saying. Just saying. If that's the case, everybody got to go if that's the case. Could you coming over as division champs, overthrowing the Eagles? Like, it's either inconsistent, don't have any confidence over in the quarterback, and probably the media wants it. The Cowboys front office want the pressure to go over because I think the game planning like control does go over to Dak Prescott. Yeah. I don't know if it's the intention to just be a contending team, it just not overall blow it up at this point. Because it's obvious like a team like this is just going to continue to do stuff like this. Like, I don't know if it's a curse or anything. Quick draw off the Gainwell, and it's a loss of yards. Oh, Gainwell breaks over a tackle. He'll be stopped at the 3 for a loss. At the under the 5, and Lavonte David gets the stop. Shoyinka is crazy. Running game for the Eagles been cooked. Why don't you use your other running back? Jalen Hurts drops back over his own end zone. Pressure comes off the lob, deep over to Goddard. Sides it out over a 10-yard gain. But still no first down for the Eagles. 2:45 remaining here in the third. Eagles trying to get the pressure out of nearly getting a safety. Trying to disrupt the throwing motion of Jalen Hurts. 3rd and 6 after a gain of 10 off Dallas Goedert. Pressure's coming. He's backing out. Rolling out over his right. Hurts, it's a safety. Safety on the Buccaneers. Ball already came out, but he was downed already off contact before the ball went loose. Were they going to count it as a loose ball and a penalty is on? That got to be a safety overall, even after the loose ball. And it looks like they threw a intentional grounding. And they'll claim it over as a safety anyway. Free 2 points for the Buccaneers. Now they're going to push it near a 10-point lead. Todd Bowles, and they pressure off the rip. Pressure is coming immediately, even if Bowles tripped. And Wilson gets a great... Oh, man, what a tackle. Devontae Smith breaks free. Dallas Goedert collapse. A possible turnover. And outstanding work. Oh, my God, he's doing the genie. And it's a double entendre because it also signals to safety. That's hilarious. Shaquille Barrett, outstanding pressure over that stop. A tackle for loss over on Gainwell, then an outstanding safety over on Jalen Hurts. It's not looking good for the defending NFC champions. The false defending NFC champions. Kickoff after the safety, back to the Buccaneers. And I would say I think the Buccaneers came from being 10 times likable because of the Tom Brady leaving due to his retirement at the 38 after the kick return. Their pressure to stop the rollout, and it Hurts creating his own space to throw the ball. It's either gambles up the reads to Dallas Goedert to get something going, Unless he has too much time, he can't find Devontae Smith. It's a gamble every time he's getting pressured. And they're taking advantage of that. Good on the Buccaneers. While Mayfield, he's getting calm, collected. He's getting time to throw. Whenever he rolls out, he creates his own run. Handoff over to Rachaad White. Stiff arm over broken tackle. Trying to stiff arm again over a gain of 6. Two sacks, only 57 yards passing over this entire game. Hurts, the longest pass over came over Devontae Smith over a 44-yard. Montez Ford over here can't get this win. Quick read over the curl. It's caught. Broken tackle over David Moore. Over for the miss. There's a trip collapse on the secondary. Down up the midfield. Touchdown Buccaneers. Touchdown Buccaneers. Bradbury. Trey Palmer breaks over. Excuse me. I thought that was David Moore. Different jersey number. And oh my God. 56-yard gain. Touchdown for the Buccaneers. To now trail this now to a 2-score lead. Oh, geez. And oh my goodness. Bradbury, a mistake after mistake. He collapsed over David Moore over the broken tackle. And now he can't even get a grab on Trey Palmer. It's a touchdown. Oh boy. AJ Brown, we need you. We need you. Sorry, I'm just quoting Sirianni on the sideline. Is Zacharias also injured? How many top players they're missing? Outstanding performance by the Buccaneers so far offensively. And finally, took the last few minutes over in the third quarter and scored. Now we're on the commercial break right now. Excuse me, guys. Do-rag got to come back in, guys. The do-rag got to come back in. Swift gets bundled up, man. The running game is washed. The Eagles washed. Running game has not been used because they don't really have an all-pro running back. He'd rather pass the ball. Fake screen off the fade is caught by Devontae Smith. My man got a hard carry. We end the third. Buccaneers really killing it. Defensively, getting a safety, 2 straight sacks off possessions. Embarrassing performance. Devontae Smith, the only person showing up. See, Eagles fans not even trying to watch through it. Of Eagles fans in this household not willing to see the remainder of this game. Isn't that sad? Domino's is for communists. Bruh. Scoreless third quarter for the Philadelphia Eagles. Devontae Smith got the last reception over a 15-yard gain. Was it 15? 19-yard gain. High snap. Collects himself. Rolls out to his right. Pressure's coming. Over the defenders. Lavonte Davis thrown away out of bounds. A couple more 3-and-outs, so Buccaneers will be heading over to Detroit. Yeah, Todd Bowles coming in as a coordinator now as a coaching job in the 4th straight postseason. Read action off the pressure. Devontae Smith, what a grab! Good read Over a high-arcing pass, Devontae Smith has finally trying to give a second win for the Eagles. ...141 yards receiving. And still, DeAndre Swift cannot find a hole to save his life. My God. What's going to be the call? An ineligible man downfield for Cam Jurgens. Why is Jurgens? No, why is Jurgens trying to down block so far off his line? That is costly. 2nd and 17 for the Eagles. And now another penalty on the field, and it looks like a false start signal. That's 2 straight. Illegal man downfield now. 2 costly penalties off Jordan Mailata. Are you kidding me? Oh, goodness. This is not looking good, man. Poor positioning after Devontae Smith breathed new life into this fourth quarter. Mailata flinched over in the snap. Now 2nd and 22 after an illegal man downfield call. Linemen's causing positioning again. Now it's 13:29 to restart over a call. So many delays. Of the inevitable, of course. Quick read off the flats. Oh, DeAndre Swift. Barely a gain of 1, 3rd down. Gigi Jackson's been showing out for the Grizzlies while John Morant's been gone. 0 for 7 off 3rd down conversions. Only scored 1 touchdown over a red zone trip. There hasn't been any turnovers caused off the Eagles defense. Pressure's coming over to his right. Hurts throws down the middle over to DeAndre Swift, and he's cut off short, but still in field goal range. Antoine Winfield gets to stop, while Sirianni gambled to get themselves at least to a score lead before the Buccaneers has been killing a lot of clock. A lot of game time has been killed over the Buccaneers while scoring over their possession. So Sirianni will get Jake Elliott involved. Okay. That will cut it over to 13. Under a 2 score. It's good. Flag on the field. Over a 40-yard gain. Over a 40-yard kick. Zozen McCullum. Zion McCullum jumped over the snap too fast. Costly gamble to try to edge out the snap before he can get a deflection. And now they'll go for it on 4th and 5 thanks to the gain of yards. Jesus Christ. Hefty. Devontae Smith off the slot. They might go for a quick read to get a first. Hurts. Gambles. Deep ball into the end zone. Turnover on downs to Devontae Smith. I swear that's not immature at all. I forgot that plays in a loop. I apologize. Davis gets a good deflection in the middle of the grasp. And they do this. Oh, God. They locked him up right there. They strapped him up right there. What a play. And Carlton Davis gets a clutch deflection over the deep ball. Devontae Smith was obviously going to be the primary man, but why gamble over a deep fade? Devontae Smith, I don't see him catch the ball over traffic that much. They were better off just trying to get the first and continue the drive. Under commercial break right after the turnover on downs it'll be back to Buccaneers possession. Women's college hoops. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. A gutsy 4th down conversion for Devontae Smith. It's sadly going to be a turnover on downs. A gamble to at least close up to a point to a one-score deficit. But still, somebody that got a grab, first down. And Durham gets a great... why can't they just catch over to the middle? Winfield has zoned out over the gap and Costly up the post. Why not just get a first down conversion and continue the drive? Hurts ain't that guy. Come on, man. This is getting silly.
You're done.
Just saying. I'm just saying. Drops back. Quick off the curl. And he'll find Chris Godwin. A gain of 4. Get pushed out by Darius Slay. Dallas Goedert. Obviously, a guy that could have been the primary option off that 4th down conversion to continue the scoring drive for the Eagles. Already shows his frustration with Jalen Hurts. And for a bitter Niners fan to just get upset like that, and see the Buccaneers coming around pimp slapping this team, I have something for the Eagles. Yeah, Jason Kelsey's going to talk about this bullshit in this podcast. Jeffrey Lurie, chairman and CEO of the Philadelphia Eagles, is here, witnessing like his daughter failed in figure skating. Motions right to Godwin. Up the gun, man backfield, over the in route, over the curl, inside, over the and Otten and Otten gets is playing outstanding. Found Kate Otten at the 35 off a gain for a first. Handoff down the middle. And Jonathan Gannon barely gets a call. Just gonna barely gets a gain. Brian Johnson gotta get fired. Brian Johnson, this is for the Eagles' sake. For the Eagles fans out there, shout out to the Eagles fans just for this. Get rid of your coordinator. Get a better veteran quarterback for Jalen Hurts to learn under. Because getting reads like that to not continue over a fourth down conversion, especially when you're over 15 yards out of the red zone, you get a first so you guys can do plays like that to Devontae Smith. That's been the reason that you can even get to the Buccaneers side of the field. Complete amateurs. Fucking tush push. Madden glitch is the only reason why you guys have been 10-1, not because you guys are a top-ranking offense. Deep ball. Over the conversion. Finally, Mike Evans gets a grab. First completion. Finally. Gets him over the read. Spins out. Breaks over Darius Slade. Barely gets any contact. Shoved out of bounds for a positive gain. Outstanding grab. Finally got a Super Bowl over his age. And there's a long carry for Rachaad White. Outstanding. Where the hell did they get Chase Edmonds from? 19-yard reception over for Mike Evans. Chris Godwin. Jesus Christ. Chris Godwin with Jimmy Giles combined with 6,698 yards. Mike Evans is legitimately going to go to the Hall of Fame. He's a Buccaneers legend. He's been an All-Pro. Finally won a Super Bowl for this franchise. Quick read over the handoff. Rachaad White struggling over the line of scrimmage. Gets hit over from the rear over Tipaloop. Oh. Damn. Oh. Mikal Bridges Locked up over the fade. Can't get the follow through off the baseline, and the Miami Heat escape a game winner over Mikal Bridges. Who's going to play Detroit, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, 2 straight grabs over their first down. Over the clutch, a slump, a reception slump for Mike Evans coming when it counts. Timeout for Sirianni. Secondary is not doing as well as everybody hoped. It's literally been Otten cooking. Otten's been cooking this secondary up the linebacking core. There's been miscommunication on the offense. A.J. Brown has been a major loss. Devontae Smith cannot be the only primary option over in the receiving core, man. It's that bad. Devontae Smith is phenomenal, but that cannot be your primary option. My God. And barely with nearly 5 minutes remaining, this could be all there is unless there's a touchdown next possession or a turnover. Fire Sirianni is already assigned on the field, ladies and gentlemen. Who could really name anything from the Sirianni offense other than the tush push or read option? You got a Madden 25 game playbook for Sirianni.
You're washed. It's over.
I'm just saying. Just saying. First down again for the Buccaneers. Sirianni called his second to last time. Oh, that's his last timeout. Holy shit, he's burnt through these timeouts. Damn, has he given up already? And it goes on and on and on and on. Kick it. Excuse me. Handoff down the middle. There hasn't been that many rushing rotations. Gainwell's been used as a screen passing option. Do they know what they're doing? Swift, they're not using as creative reads as they are. I don't know what the Eagles are game planning, man. Losing 5 of their last 6 really did tore a lane to them, man. Lane Johnson, Travis Kelce, Jason Kelce, they have a good offensive line. Mulata, their lineman really costed them some impactful chances to even score. 6.5. Told you that was a chance. That possession could have been the last one for the Eagles to actually change the tide. Rachaad White breaks over the tackle, back jukes. You see a bunch of Eagles defenders trying to put the hurt over on Rachaad White. Third down. Sadly, I had to stand like 2 Christmases ago for the San Francisco 49ers. Sadly, I dropped it. And now it will not work. USB port is broken. At least it's a nice display. It used to light off the USB port, but sadly that's broken. Still under commercial break, guys. We're around 6.5 minutes remaining into this game. Buccaneers were trailing. They're doing well over the possession. First down after first down, munching the clock. This could be an opportunity for the Buccaneers to exceed over to the divisional round, the face-off for the first time in, 30-something years? Oh my God, Marcelo's here. Yeah, Josh Allen had a game to remember against the Pittsburgh Steelers. What if the Bills play the Ravens, man? So we got to see who's literally who's the best quarterback out of that one. That's legitimately the biggest question. Darius Slay trying to get over Rashad White, holding over to that leg. These guys, oh, damn. Did he get hit over his teammates, and you see him feeling over his hip? Yeah, some part of his, oh, man. Just, that's literally a significant salt in the wound off Darius Slay, man. 6 foot, 190-yard. Darius Slay, I hope he's doing okay. I wish upon the Eagles' downfall, not a player. Injury commercial. Do-do-do, 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 do-do. Do-do-do. Sure, I know some guys that are probably streaming. Let's see if you guys are finally changing your mind up about the polls. I don't think it's showing up. Yeah, it's still 67% to 33%. The odds are stacked against the Buccaneers. Well, it was a 60 to 40%. At least you guys were properly correct about the Bills and Steelers. And Darius Slay, sadly, will not be playing the rest of the game. It looks like he's suffering a injury over his sides, over the ribs. 0 for 3 off third down conversions. The Eagles are acting like frauds. I have never seen somebody finesse the bag to underperform like this since Deshaun Watson. He didn't even play. Oh, what? Throw the lob over the hit. And somehow over Loftus' contact, Godwin still caught the... Oh, damn, and the paper bags are already over the Eagles fans, man. That will seal it. Over 6 minutes, took a majority of the fourth. And Chris Godwin probably puts a nail in the coffin for the Eagles.
You're done. You're washed. It's over.
Well, man, this is tough. I'm sure for Eagles fans, they'd rather be walloping up over in the slow in Philly than watch the remainder of this. And it's good for the extra point. I've been reaping on this downfall since last January. Now I can see with my own 2 eyes. You guys were never built for this. Baker Mayfield, a gambling lob over Chris Godwin, over the deep ball. Loving his energy right now. Killing it over that deep ball over to Chris Godwin. Over with the extra point, 32-9. The Eagles now got to put double digits on the board, man. They need to come back as quick as possible. Now with only 5:42 and losing their top DB and Darius Slay, what's going to be the hope? Immediately after losing Darius Slay, they score. Fletcher Cox looking in distress. Eagles need to put some points on the board, and Devontae Smith cannot be the only primary option. Running game has been an absolute no-show. And it's going to be a touchback. David Moore that took over the first half. Catch over a post route, broke over, created his own space for a massive 31-yard touchdown for himself. And just look at this. Another broken tackle. Nobody could touch the receivers. Then just got cooked. My God. 442 yards of total offense. Outstanding. Quick read over DeAndre Swift. Breaks in and he'll get the first. 5.5 remaining over for the Philadelphia Eagles. I think I got my swagger back. Drops back. Hurts. An option to scramble. Gets. Oh, man, it's a sack. I think I got my swagger back. Baker Mayfield playing like it's back in 2020 again. 3 touchdown passes, no turnovers. 337 yards of passing yards. Mike Evans cleaned his mess up in the first half. He's having a perfect game so far in the second half of play. Quick read over the flats, finds DeAndre Swift, breaking up, but there's a bunch of red jerseys. That's going to be a gain. Third down with only 4:25 remaining here for the Eagles to continue their drive to at least get some numbers up. Drops back. Hurts off the gun. Throws it over the curl. Finds Dalton Schultz. Not Dalton Schultz. Dallas Goedert. Down over the field. There's flags in. Oh, God. My man is not moving. Laid in a crouching position. Oh, God. Offensive pass interference. And a replay over Dallas Goedert's pass interference, but he's already hurt, it looks like. He's still down on the field. And look at him. He shoves off over the push on Levante David. And he goes down over the push off. It doesn't look like anything that detrimental. A low off McCollum off the hips, just like Darius Slay. But it wasn't off his teammate. Dallas Goedert seems to be fine now. He's walking off, but I guess he's out for the remainder of this game. There's only 4 minutes to spare. Alone in the gun, and that's a target out. Press over from the zone out, and over 3rd and 18 over an offensive pass interference by Schultz. Gunn with an extra blocker up the backfield. Reads off the curl. Oh, falls off balance. It's And Zacchaeus collapses over a 4th down conversion. General managers are already over on the sideline, already congratulating Baker Mayfield's performance and possibly inevitable playoff win here. Reed's over the back. Over from the wheel, but we know it's a read over the deep ball. Turnover on downs. On the Eagles with only 3 minutes remaining, with no timeouts for the Philadelphia Eagles, we are possibly hitting over to victory from formation. To the Eagles, playoff hopes as a complete. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Costly turnover on downs off conservative reads, bro. These are turnovers off down possessions, man. They can't be reliant over their deep ball. They just have no confidence in Jalen Hurts actually making complex reads to their running. But here comes the running game to munch the clock along with only 3 minutes to spare. Probably 1 or 2 first downs can close out. And Jared Goff, 350, like a lot of great quarterback performances for this wild card. Outstanding performance by CJ Stroud. Looking overall, Hurts 25 to 35, got 1 touchdown, but my God, his performance in the first half did vary. Kenneth Gainwell in -5. He was like stopped over receiving options. Poor. DeAndre Swift, 34 yards rushing. Poor. Leaps over the gain. Chase Edmonds. It's been a poor performance by the Philadelphia Eagles. My goodness. Todd Bowles obviously celebrating. Let him cook. Let him cook. Now, it wouldn't be surprising even if Tampa Bay proceeds to the second round, that they will, that they could upset because they seem to have a better pass rushing pressure. Secondary is a bit more weaker on the Lions side of the field. It's obviously going to be either an offensive showcase in the first half and then just defensively, probably more low scoring for the Lions and Buccaneers. I expected the divisional round for the NFC to be a lot more slow scoring. Unless a hefty blowout happens. That's what I expect. But the Eagles out of the playoffs, it changed a lot of people's predictions. And we're still on the commercial break. Sports Center is happening right after the show. Sirianni is totally gonna get the. I'm sure the Eagles fans want to fucking Nick Sirianni's head on a platter after this performance. 2 minutes to spare. 3rd and 2. If this happens, it's victory formation for the Buccaneers. Quick handoff off the read, and it's going to be up the backfield. The Buccaneers will have to punt. Then, you guys want to play two-hand touch? Go to the Pro Bowl. On Disney XD, that's not what they wanted to cook, I swear. Ew, Disney XD? Freaking poor people. And they'll go for it. They'll gamble the turnover on down with a minute to spare. Turnover on downs on... Why not just... It's back over to the Eagles after that. Minute to spare. Down by 2 to 3 scores. Over the draw. Over to DeAndre Swift. No timeouts remaining. The no huddle's got to be essential. 7th-seeded Packers ups with the biggest upset of the season, facing off against the division, the NFC East division, division leaders. Eagles are going to proceed. Buccaneers, Lions, an unlikely divisional round matchup. NFC looking a bit more favorable. Hot shot rookie CJ Stroud matches up against potential league MVP candidate Lamar Jackson. Why would I say Lamar over McCaffrey? It's quarterback bias, because it's always quarterback bias. I guess Kelsey accepting his fate. Eagles will run off the clock with below 10 points of total offense. First round exit for the second best record in the NFC East. Over the sideline, congratulations to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, making it over to the divisional round for probably a potential NFC title trip if they can get the job done for the second time in a row. And for those Eagles fans, I want to respectfully apologize for my attitude for the remainder of this stream. Not everybody deserves to take an L unless you reside in the city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. If you support the Eagles. I'm just saying. You don't have to, but you're going to. You know why you're going to? You know why? Because
you deserve to be screwed. You deserve to be screwed.
That's why. I want to thank everybody that took the time out of their day to watch the stream. And if they did, shout out to John T that took the time out of his day to come over on the stream. Shout out to him. And shout out to everybody else that took the time to watch over the stream. Like, comment, subscribe. If you guys didn't watch the stream, if you did, tell me how you guys think. Help us grow over the channel. I mean, help me over the meantime. Over the channel. It was great, entertaining, very competitive game. Baker Mayfield played probably a career postseason performance to remember, and I'm proud of him. I know he got screwed over on the Cleveland Browns front office not giving the patients over his injury history, and good to see him fixing things up and getting a hot streak to take over the division title. And now he's going to be matching up against a team that also had a bit of doubt on themselves this regular season, built up a lot of hype, and now they're going to be playing for a chance to make it nearly to the Super Bowl. So, yeah, we'll go over the further stream. We'll also stream possibly the NFC title, the divisional game between the Packers or in the 49ers. And we're going to close up shop here. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Happy MLK Day or happy snow day, depending on what area you are and what you believe in. That's it for me.